So let's talk about what great brands do differently than everyone else. Name a great brand, not fitness. Did you just see my slide? Oh, you love that. I like that. Why is Apple a great brand, whether you have Apple or not? By the way, #1 phone rated every single year is what? Samsung. Yep. iPhone's actually #3. They've taken a really expensive product and put it in everyone's hand. I love that. Do you have an iPhone? You have a Samsung, right? Ooh, Google, okay. I love Apple. Here's why. What's a competitor of Apple? What? Microsoft. There you go. So I always think about this when I think about Apple and Microsoft. First of all, if you ever go into a mall, go into a Microsoft store. Has anyone ever done that? It's really cool. First thing you do when you walk in is you see people playing video games, and the projection is on the entire wall. So they use a wall, and you could try out Xbox or whatever you can play in there. It's cool. It's like kind of the first thing you see. You then walk in. Everything's kind of cool looking. It's modern design. They have a Microsoft logo. It's kind of backlit, which is kind of cool. It's just cool. And then I look at an Apple store. I mean, I'm going to do an impression of every Apple store I've ever walked into. Is this your iPhone? Yeah. Can I borrow it? Of course. Get ready. Give me a drum roll, please. Drum roll on your laps. Ready? There it is. That's an Apple store. Literally, that's it. It's a table with products on it. What I love about that is I was on a train one time to Virginia from New York, and I was just thinking about this, and it was like, at some point, Steve Jobs had to have had a meeting like this. He had to have, with like the board of directors. He had to have walked in at some point and been like, okay, guys, listen. We are about to launch our first ever retail store. My vision is they're going to be all over the world. How should we design it? I would imagine people like yourselves are raising your hand going, we got to make it really cool, like robots and futuristic and all this. It's Apple. Who was the person that was like, let's just put the computers on a table? But you see, Apple realized something that no one else realized at the time. It's not about the product. It's not about the service. It's that people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it, which was said by a very famous guy named Simon Sinek. Has anyone ever watched a YouTube clip with Simon Sinek on it called The Golden Circle? It's one of my favorite things I've been talking about for 10 years. People don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. It's probably the #1 line you should remember in your business career. At least that's my recommendation. People don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. The goal is never to get someone to buy something from you based on what you have. The goal is to get them to buy something from you because they believe in what you believe in. So the question is, what do you believe in?